Alright, so I have a summer beach romance that I am recommending to any reader who is ready to embark on a crazy journey that takes place on a deserted island. And I thought, what more fitting place to talk about a summer romance than the beach? I'm really hoping you can even hear me right now over the sound of the waves. I'm just gonna go for this anyway without hearing it back. I have a summer romance novel that is going to take you on a journey. It's gonna blow your mind. The themes that it covers are timeless. So first I'll tell you what the romance novel is about. It's about two heartbroken strangers who end up stranded on a deserted island together. They are so heartbroken that they are carrying the trauma from their past relationships, and now they're stranded on a deserted island, not only having to survive in harsh conditions, but now they're in complete solitude and their pasts are haunting them now more than ever. So picture this. You're stranded on a deserted island with your love interest. What would that look like? What would that feel like? These two heartbroken strangers' names are Roman and Bella. Roman is a small town southern boy who just finished serving in the military, and he suffered a traumatic head injury. Not only that, but when he came back home after serving overseas in the military, he comes home to his pregnant girlfriend who is no longer in love with him. Then you have Bella on the other hand, who works at a bookstore, and she's writing her first romance novel that's based on her own relationship that she's in. But, disclaimer, the relationship is failing, and now she's engaged to the wrong guy. So you got Roman, who's struggling from heartbreak on one side, then you have Bella, who's questioning her engagement as her wedding day looms. The two of them end up on a cruise ship, and then obviously things go south. It's a shipwreck romance. They end up on a deserted island. So now the question becomes, do the two of them fall in love? Do they help each other work through their own relationship traumas and then return back to the people that they think that they were once in love with? Or are they better off single? Do they even make it off the island? Do they survive? Someday Soon covers a few romance tropes. You have stranded romance, love triangle romance, shipwreck romance, and obviously forced proximity romance. Not only that, but while Roman and Bella are stranded on this island, you're getting flashbacks from Roman's past, and then you're getting Bella's past through her own journal entries that they're reading from Bella's journal, which also washed up on the island. Look, you know that when I write books, I don't write them to just entertain, I write them to hopefully educate and enlighten. And in this situation, I'm hoping that when you read this book, you're better off after the book than you were before you started reading the book. The book is for readers 18 plus. It's got so many plot twists. Like, I've had readers messaging me saying that they are absolutely heartbroken, but also their hearts were mended by the end of the book. It serves a greater purpose, and it does that by diving into the human psyche and how it's affected when it comes down to survival, healing in solitude, and working through past traumas, especially when it comes to losing a loved one or failing relationships. So yeah, maybe I'm biased when I say that I do think that this could be the summer romance of the year. It takes place on a beautiful beach like this one. You get bits of the American South and also Southern California, Laguna Beach, where I grew up. You're in the mind of Bella, who's a bookstore owner, and then you're also inside of Roman's mind, which is way more military oriented. Like, he's disciplined, he's orderly, he's very routine oriented. So you see how he's impacted when he's deserted on the island, and then also you see Bella's creativity thrive when she's also stranded on the island. And the two of them may or may not just fall in love. Okay, look, I brought a copy. I hope it's not gonna get messed up by the sand. Check it out. So Someday Soon is out now. I hope you love reading it as much as I loved writing it. So far, a lot of my readers who have gotten back to me about their thoughts on this book, it's all been positive, and some of them have even said that it taught them a lot of life lessons, which honestly is the aim. That's the goal. So I hope you enjoy it. To my readers, thank you for giving my characters heartbeats and for bringing my stories to life. Love you guys.